Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stump back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, I have a bit of a chat about another batch that came alongside, or is coming alongside, the V2 Sengoku batch, and it's actually a V2 Garp. We have a new Pirate Festival legend in Dex Fighter Garp, and 2 new Pirate Rumble rare recruits. Like, as if Dex needed more help in Pirate Rumble, right? However, he is sort of fighter-centric, and while most people are complaining about Sengoku and Sengoku's batch, I don't know what the hell they were thinking with this particular batch. But we're going to break it down anyway, so let me know your thoughts and opinions of the units in the comment section below. While you're down there, don't forget to bell the like button for me, and if you're new to the channel, hit the big red subscribe button. With that said, let's take a look at the new Pirate Rumble SugoFest exclusive Monkey D. Garp. Alright, so here he is, the artwork for Monkey D. Garp. I gotta say, I really like the artwork. He actually looks really good. Young Garp is actually, it's easily my favorite Garp. Absolute badass, the hero of the Marines. Very, very cool concept. So, let's have a look at what he is. Now, as you guys can kind of see here, he is a fighter powerhouse unit. He has slot bind, enrage, and critical hit. He's on a 31-second cooldown with his Rumble special, and he's an attacking style with 55 cost. So, let's take a look at what he actually does. So, his captain ability boosts fighter and powerhouse characters attack by 5 times and HP by 1.5. Again, a lot of HP when it comes to Sengoku and Garp. Reduces bind by 3 turns and then boosts their attack of by 5.25 instead in the turns where Splitting Fist is launched. Okay, so removing 3 turns of bind is actually pretty good. And if you double Garp it up, then obviously you can run 6 turns of bind removal, which is pretty good. But he's a Pirate Festival legend, so you can bet your ass he doesn't have a super type or super class, right? Because, like, that's what they do. That's what they do with Pirate Festival legends, apparently. They just absolutely dick him over when it comes to super classes and super types. His special deals 300 times his attack in non-type damage to one enemy, ignoring all defensive effects. Reduces crew's cooldown by 2 turns, which is great. And then boosts the chain multiplier by 1.5 for 1 turn. Then he allows fighter and powerhouse characters to bypass normal attacks and bypass enemy defenses for 1 turn. So he allows normal attacks to bypass defensive effects like damage reduction, barriers, damage null. It's basically the exact same buff that Rayleigh gives. However, if this special cannot be launched if 2 or more specials have already been launched, and when this special is launched, only up to 2 specials, including this one, can be launched. So if you launch Garp special in the turn, you can only launch 1 more special. That's basically it. So it's kind of like Rayleigh, however, you can launch another special. He gives 2 turns of cooldowns, which is great, and he gives you a 1.5 times chain boost. But other than that, that's all he does. And because he's a fighter character, we already technically have this for fighters with Rayleigh. So it's kind of a bit of a missed opportunity that this guy's not a free spirit powerhouse, in my opinion. As a sailor, he reduces special reverse by 2 turns and special bind by 5 turns. The special bind's interesting because he doesn't do anything with special bind. His level break ability is slot bind, increased damage taken by 200 after taking damage, and reduce increased damage taken by 3 turns. And then 80% chance of doing 8% extra damage, which is critical hit. His support adds 0.7 to the chain for 1 turn at the start of the final battle. And he goes on Sengoku, Kobe, and Helmeppo. So, pretty standard Pirate Festival legend stuff. Like, when it comes to in-game stuff. A lot better than most, I guess. Like, I would probably say, like, much better than Kumar. However, like, Kizaru already does the 2 turns of cooldown. So, like, there's also that. You know? Pirate Festival special, though, this is what we're here for. Targets 2 enemies with 100% special cooldown for 1.8 times attack to up to 2 times. Gives fighter allies attack up and speed up level 7 for 20 seconds. And if the current HP is below 50%, target self for a 1.4 times counter for 30 seconds. So this is kind of dog water if you ask me. Like, there's nothing here that just makes me go, like, absolutely insane. And also remember, he's on a 31-second cooldown, which is very, very high. His ability gives fighter allies blowaway % up level 5, defense up level 4, and if the current HP is below 50%, gives himself attack up level 5 and defense up level 5. Again, there is nothing here really that is blowing me out of the water, which is very, very disappointing. He attacks the closest enemy, he evades paralysis, reduces quick damage by 30%, and then attacks normal, power, and then full attack. So, Garp's kind of whatever, if I'm honest. Like, I'm very disappointed with this character. A lot of people are saying Sengoku's a disappointment, but, like, in my opinion, this Garp is a huge miss, and the way they disrespected our boy Garp it's actually a little alarming. So the next character we have is actually Chin-Jao, the young variation that actually fights Monkey D. Garp, and He's the character from Dressrosa that fights Luffy. He's also a fighter powerhouse unit. And he's also a Dex character. He's on a 24-second cooldown. He is a... what's that? The debuffing type, I guess, is the best way to put it. Let's have a look at what he actually does. Now, as for his regular play stuff, like, none of this really matters. Like, we don't really care about what this guy does, if I'm completely honest. Like, it really does not matter. So... he targets enemies in a large frontal range for 70% special bind for 10 seconds, and damage over time, level 2 for 15 seconds. Targets 2 enemies for 30% special cooldown rewind. Very interesting. That was his special. So his ability is fighter allies receive attack up level 6, HP up level 6, and if the remaining time is less than 50 seconds, gives himself level 10 attack up. Very, very interesting. Again, nothing too crazy here. Obviously, they're trying to go towards... more fighter-centric teams and class-based teams. So it's kind of interesting that they're actually doing that. But at the same time, like, these particular characters, the Garp and the Chin-Jao, they're just kind of very miss, in my opinion, when it comes to Pirate Rumble. And I don't really know what they were trying to accomplish with these characters. Dex was actually fine without these characters, and the actual... synergy that these Pirate Rumble rare recruits and Pirate Rumble legends actually brings to Pirate Rumble is very hit or miss. I guess with a lot of class buffs, they might see some play, and obviously there's a lot of good like Dex fighter characters. You have like the Super Tandem Luffy, you've got Lucci, you've got CatDog, Sobermask. Like, you have a lot of good Dex fighter characters that you guys can use, and these characters can slide onto that team quite nicely. However, I just don't see them being a meta for the Dex team. But if you guys want to try powerhouse characters out in Pirate Rumble, these characters are going to be characters that find their way onto that team. But let me know your thoughts and opinions of them in the comment section below. While you're down there, don't forget to belt the like button for me if you're new to the channel. Hit that big red subscribe button. But most importantly, wherever you are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!